mean, I don't know how to explain it. It's hard to explain.
Well,
But
you really had to use your imagination on
yeah.
Stranger Things. I mean, you had like a black widow crawling on your hand, right? But there was
Yeah.
no black widow there.
No, just some black dots on your arm, all CGI. But the funny thing with Stranger Things is that when I was on there, they didn't tell me anything about my character. I had no idea. So for a long time they didn't tell us anything because they didn't want anyone to leak the story. If you're not 11 or Mike or like one of the main crew, but we had to do our own Sherlock Holmes investigation on set, asking people about my character. And I didn't know until they tattooed 001 who I actually was.
Wow.
So, yeah.
And I heard you had to keep that a secret for a while because of the pandemic.
Yeah. So I started doing Stranger Things when I was 12. And I think it came out when I was 15. So just a couple months ago. It was just a long 3 years of not being able to say anything. But the funny story is that when we started, we did a year of shooting before COVID happened. And then all of production stopped. We had to just quit for a year. And then when we came back, everyone had grown like 5-6 inches. So everyone had to get new costumes, get new shoes. So it was funny.
I heard you had to get your first shave too.
Oh yeah, I got my first mustache shave on the set. And it's funny because the person who did it apparently has shaved all the kids on Stranger Things. I can't even call them kids anymore. They're adults, but like she shaved all their first shaves of all the kids that worked on there.
That's funny.
Yeah.
How was it coming on to an established show? I mean, the show, you know, was already a hit show. It's been on for 4 seasons. You know, you're the new guy coming in. How did they treat you?
Honestly, I felt the first couple weeks or days, I felt a little weird and a little bit like, I don't know, alone, but like unease. Like I'm not used to this. I don't know anyone here. But then I remember, I think it was the first day or one of the first days in the week that I was there. Me and my dad were on set, and I think I got to meet Gaten on set. I think it was at Crafty or something. When we had a break for lunch, we went to lunch, and he invited me to the table with all the main characters, all the kids, and it was really nice because I got to talk to them all, and they're awesome people. And then I felt more included.
Can we talk about the audition for Stranger Things? Was that an in-person or a self-tape?
It was a self-tape. I remember I had to sit in this chair. I had a couple lines, and I had to start getting freaked out because there was a monster running at me just at that moment, and I had to scream really loud. And then
so you were booked right off the self-tape and the callback via what, Zoom, or was it in person?
No, none of it was Zoom. It was all self-tape. So we did the same scene like 3 times, and then we just waited a week until they told us.
Wow. So
Yeah.
you never went in to meet anybody in person. Everything was done via self-tape.
Yeah.
Wow.